Hi, Dr. YASS here. In this day and age, when everybody's talking about science, I thought I would make a brief video about the science that proves that the MRI is 100% baseless. The attempt to identify the cause of your symptoms through the MRI is baseless. There is no fact, nothing scientific that can be shown to be valid about identifying a structural variation like a herniated disc, stenosis, arthritis, a meniscal tear at the time you're having pain and asserting that it is the cause of your pain. That is based on the idea of correlative theory, which is also known as junk science. Let me explain very briefly the science behind this so you could understand why you simply just have to reject the use of this. Number one, the idea works by if there's a hypothesis developed, which is to say there's a relationship between two things, the relationship has to be shown to go both ways. So let me give you an example. 2 plus 1 equals 3. 2 plus 1 equals 3. If we wanted to prove that that's fact, you can say 2 plus 1 equals 3. Then you could take the 1, move it to the other side, and you can say 3 minus 1 equals 2. So 2 plus 1 equals 3, and 3 minus 1 equals 2 equals out. And so therefore, the representation that adding 1 to 2 equals 3 and subtracting 1 from 3 equals 2 is a fact. Let's look at it from the side of the use of the MRI to identify the cause of pain. Finding a herniated disc at the time you have pain means the herniated disc is the cause. Let's try to reverse that, right? So if you find a herniated disc, does that mean you can find pain, right? So what we're saying is if you have pain and they find a herniated disc, they try to say that's the cause. Well, reverse it. If you have a herniated disc, can you say that's the cause of pain? Can you find pain? And the answer is no, irrefutably so. Because by 1994, they had already shown that 70% of the population who don't have pain have herniated or bulging discs. So what the idea is, think about the way the system works. So people have pain, they find a herniated disc or a meniscal tear or whatever, and they say, well, since it's found at the time you're having pain, it's the cause. Think of this from logic. I now show the orthopedic surgeon 10 MRI findings of varying degrees of herniation, and I say, tell me who's in pain. Can they? Can looking at a MRI help the individual identify who's in pain? The answer is clearly, irrefutably no. By the knowledge that in 70% of people who don't have pain, they have herniated discs. So what you see is that the relationship doesn't work both ways. Therefore, it is perceived to be baseless, invalid. Once you recognize that as absolute, irrefutable scientific fact, you can't accept the idea that just because a herniated disc, stenosis, arthritis, or any of these things were found while you're having pain, that it's the cause. Period. It's over. Science proves it. Baseless. Correlative theory. Junk science. Worthless. So the next time you have pain and you decide that you think the answer is to go to the medical system and they're going to use an X-ray or MRI and find some structural variation, you should now know that the identification of it is meaningless. It's non-related. It's based simply on correlation. If you can show me that the hypothesis works both ways, that, for instance, as I said, that finding a herniated disc at the time you have pain means it's the cause, well then, having a herniated disc, you should be able to tell me if you have pain, should have to work the same, and it doesn't. This has to be a wake-up call to you. Once you realize this, you know that using the medical system is baseless and it's time to end it. If you really want to understand the system that works, the YASS method interprets symptoms that are created by a specific cause to correlate the two. Reverse it. If you have the cause, does it produce a certain set of symptoms that allows me to identify it? Yes. Look at that combination. It works. If I have a set of symptoms, I could find the cause. If I have a specific cause, it creates a specific set of symptoms. That works. That's pure, perfect science. Hypothesis, no hypothesis, blend together perfectly. The YASS method uses a purely scientific-based, valid mechanism for identifying the cause of your pain, and when found to be muscle, it's a few exercises using proper resistance, your pain's gone. That's it. That's the science of how to identify the cause of your pain, and clearly the YASS method is scientific. The MRI is baseless, 100% scientific fact. If you like this video and makes sense to you, please give it a thumbs up. If you like Mitchell YASS, the YouTube channel, and you want to subscribe to get more of these videos and know when I'm putting them out and when I'm live on YouTube, please subscribe. If you want to get in touch with me, you're having a problem, you can't resolve your issue through the medical system, and you want the YASS method, contact me by email, drmitch@mitchellyass.com. If you want to set up a Zoom session or Skype session for an evaluation, doesn't matter where you are in the world, we could always do it through Zoom or Skype. Please contact me by email, drmitch@mitchellyass.com. For now, this is Dr. Mitchell YASS, the scientifically proven YASS method, wishing you a pain-free, fully functional life. Let's resolve our pain. Let's have the quality of life we all deserve. Let's do it scientifically. Bye for now.